All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the touchdown tournament. I'm in Monday's practice round, and I'm still on the fence if I'm practicing with today in this account. I've played these holes so many times. Now, it'll be curious to see which way the wind's going. So if the wind in the last tournament was running, so that if you did this shot right here, which is in your wood, you'd be coming straight forward. You'd be doing the bounce over here and then coming at the green, and the wind was blowing in this direction. So the wind was with you if you were taking the wood shot. If you came over to this area here and got into your long iron range, you can do the bounce over, you can do the rough bumper, you can come at it. If you're not sure which one you like the best, bring a Saturn into this hole and you can try all 3 of them and see which one you like, because it can do the deal. And then if you like the rough bump, you can bring a club that's got enough topspin. But you're going to need a club with some topspin in it, and your backbone and stuff might not have it. You may end up with a Saturn. But you're going to be hitting against a crosswind. If you come out to this spot where you're in your short iron range, you're going to be hitting against a crosswind. So we'll have to see which way the wind blows. If the wind is going this way where I can have the wind with me on this long iron, I'll probably do the long iron shot. But if the wind's blowing in any other direction, I'm going to go for the short iron. So let's take a bag for each. All right, I'm going to take extra mile. Definitely want my secondary club if I'm on either side to be a sniper. Long iron, if I'm going for the rough bump without topspin, I'm not sure if I have enough topspin there, so I'm going to bring my Saturn so I can see what that shot affords me. And I can check out all 3 shots. And a Hornet will work if I'm in short iron range. And I'm going to bring a second bag. Switch this one up. Bring an extra mile. And then this club here is going to be it's not really going to matter on this club. But I'm going to bring a Guardian. I'm going to switch this up. Am I really going to need anything other than that? I can use that bag on either side. I'm going to just take this bag right here and I'm going to take a Titan. The King of Balls. I love Titans. There's a lot. I mean, there's not a lot you can't get done with the Titan. I mean, there are some of these shots that you have to do overpower and stuff. If you brought out a bigger ball, you wouldn't have to do the overpower. But there's a lot you can get done with the King of Balls. All right, here we go. Let's roll. Stephanie goes first. Let's check Stephanie out. 8,169 games, 770 million. About the same amount of games as me and 3 times as much. So they've been playing a lot of T8. Possibly some T9. But they hang out a lot in T8. Get more club cards up there in your chest. They're going for the same shot that I'm going with. And the wind is blowing such that on this short iron shot, the wind is going to be tailwind on the short iron shot. So I'm definitely going short iron. And that's the risk out there, is that you'll hit that. You'll clip it. So let's see. Let's see if this lines up right. I don't think I'm going to need all of the topspin. Okay, so look at the way the wind's blowing. And look at my second bounce. And I want my second bounce so that it's just barely clearing. Okay, and then I'm going to go 2.7. I'm going to get lined up. It's 2.0 per ring, so we're right around 3 rings. I'm going to put max overpower, max curl. Hitting it perfect. And then watch where the second bounce hits. And I over curled it. But you can see right there where the second bounce hits, where it's in the fairway there. The curl's not represented in your ball guide. So even though I was pointing at that transition between the rough and the fairway, when the ball comes in, the ball's coming in way to the right because I had all that curl on there. So that means I have at least one grate to the left, maybe even two, before I would clip that rough. And so I have plenty of room for that shot. So then it all depends on how much curl you put on there. So that I can find out when I'm taking these shots, like how much curl can you put on there. I will start off at the max. It's easier to replicate a shot if you are using max curl, because you can just put max curl on. But I know max is too much now, so now I'm gonna have to now I'll have to go back and I could do a rough bump from here. Where's my max club? Where am I in my club? There's max, there's mid, there's about 3/4, so I'm at about 3 per ring. One of the things about a Spitfire is it's got tons of topspin. Let's see if that's right. It's 3 per ring, so that would be right at about a ring and a titch. And hit it great to the right. And I caught the fairway. Caught the fairway! No, that's the deal when you're taking, that's a risky shot from there with that club. Trying to do a rough bump with your sand wedge is a risky shot. The smart way to play there is to bag your opportunity for picking one up and get back and play and just get on the green. Getting all cocky and stuff. Now I gotta make this Nirvana shot. Get that sucker back to me as far as I can. Your wind is gonna play a factor here. I'm gonna go right to the edge of the cup. Hitting it perfect. See if I can get it in there. Right to the edge of the cup. I was right on the inside of the edge of the cup because if wind was a factor, it would push it back to the flagpole. And if wind wasn't a factor, I'm still inside the cup on a perfect shot. I don't like to pull myself outside of the cup, because if you do and the wind doesn't play a factor, then you just set yourself up for a perfect shot that won't go in the hole. I'm going to shoot the par threes today because I want to get some practice on these par threes because I'm doing rough bumps and I want to get some video down so I can go back and look at the shot. The whole goal here is, regardless of whether I make a good or bad wind adjustment or if I get all of that stuff right, the whole goal here is to hit a perfect shot, because then you can go back and look at what my pull was and do the math, find all my errors, and then we can tighten that shot up. But it's all about trying to hit perfect coming into the cup so we can really get a read. Otherwise, the only read I can get is distance. Let's see where I'm at. And like right in between clubs. That's with a Titan. Let's see if the distance is right here. I'm going right past the cup. Right at it. It's a max club. It's 1.9 per ring. So it's right at 2. Just a titch. Hit it great to the right. Arr! Arr! And it went great to the right. Distance was good from there, though. I think there's a lot of different spots that you can pick down there to do that rough bump. And I need to explore, like when I'm down there, like really bring the right ball so that I have the whole area to play with and see what the best landing zone is down there. We want to find the spot down there because we're setting the shot up. We want to find the spot down there where we can do, let's like look at that hole. Which hole was that? Is it this next one? No. New. Got them all wrong. I don't have any notes in front of me. It's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, we want to find the spot down here where this line right here, where we can engage it with the wind so that we're giving ourselves the best opportunity for a run out, but where we can catch that great to the left or the right and not get caught up in this quadrant or in this lower quadrant down here where we end up getting caught up in the rough or we end up engaging the fairway, but finding that spot where we can come in at it without having to do anything special. Just hit that spot, hit it perfect, and it goes in the cup. But if you do catch a great to the left or the right, you're still up towards the cup. All right. What hole was that? That was hole number 6. Touchdown tournament. So I was able to recover. Whew. That was a close call. I had to scramble on that. Got all cocky and stuff and went out there and tried to go for I know better. And let that be a lesson. The deal is that you do not want to have to take shots like that. When you mess up on your drive and you're not in the optimal spot, you brought clubs for the optimal spot. You're not in the optimal spot. Get on the green. Sometimes you still have a great shot at it and it's not risky, but when you're in a spot like that and you've got a sand wedge and you're at max club, I did make a great wind adjustment there. I just hit the ball great to the right. All right. That was hole number 6. Thanks for watching.